On a positive note, there's a pretty big market for items that are priced between $5 and $10. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. I'm a part-time reseller who sources at the Goodwill bins and sells on eBay. And I like to make what sold videos and break down the fees for each sale so you see exactly how much is made after all the eBay fees, taxes, cost of goods, and shipping are taken out. I have, I think, 29 orders that could go out today, but only 16 because I don't feel like going to my storage unit. I'm going to ship some more tomorrow. This video will probably have both days on there. And I'm still running my big sale to get rid of a lot of low dollar items, which again makes them even lower, but I'm finally getting rid of stuff. A lot of $5 to $10 items are going out today. Hopefully I can still make a few bucks. Let's check out what's sold. Number one winner was this guy, the vintage made in USA AMJ Pacific hunting hat. I don't know if I realized that it had free shipping on it when I sold it. I paid 35 cents for this hat and it sold for a whopping $6 free shipping. The buyer is all in at $6.36, and after the fees and shipping I get 23 cents. Pretty good start. Sold this Arizona jeans, like denim hat. I paid about 30 cents for this hat and it sold for $4.49 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $11.60, and after fees and shipping I get $4.23. Sold this pair of Nike Combat compression pants. I paid 45 cents for these and they sold for $5 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $10.74, and after fees and shipping I get $4.29. This is one of my old shirts. It's a Black Hawk button-up shirt. Nothing fancy. And this sold for $5 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $11.89, and after fees and shipping I get $3.43. This is a lot of two Hawaiian shirts, but they're Old Navy, so they're not worth very much. Both size XL, so I decided to lot them up. I normally would have left these behind if I only found one. And even though I found two, I should have left them behind. I paid $1.30 for these shirts, and they only sold for $6 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $12.96, and after fees and shipping, I get $9.43. It's a Wrangler, like denim, pearl snap shirt. Sold one of these, I think, for around at least $12, maybe $15, but this one's been sitting for a bit, so I cut the price. I paid $1.75 for this shirt and it sold for $6.49 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $15.73, and after fees and shipping I get $4.58. Sold this pair of Torrid jeans. I don't know why. I had in my head at one point that Torrid sells well. I paid $2.20 for these jeans and they sold for $9.49 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $19.78, and after fees and shipping I get $7.76. This is a PXG, I believe is what it is, hat. I don't even remember what that is. I think it's a golf thing. It is a New Era 920, in good condition. I paid 25 cents for this hat and it sold for $7 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $13.40, and after fees and shipping I get $5.92. Sold this pair of Levi's 514s. I paid $2.25 for these jeans and they sold for $7 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $16.34, and after fees and shipping I get $5.01. And this pair of Levi's 505s. I paid $2.70 for these jeans and they sold for $9 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $18.46, and after fees and shipping I get $7.86. Sold this NASCAR all over print shirt. It's a modern one. Joe Gibbs Racing. Has an M&M brand on it. It's a Kyle Busch shirt. It's one of those real thin, like all over print shirts. Not very good. It says MSRP is $39.99. I did not get anywhere near that. I only paid 75 cents for this shirt and it sold for $9.50 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $15.72, and after fees and shipping I get $7.19. People are already looking forward to spring. I sold this softball bat. It is a DeMarini C405. I paid $2.25 for this bat, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $34.94, and after fees and shipping, I get $12.42. Sold this Mad Ball. It's a modern kid robot. Still a cool find for the bins. I had it up on my shelf for a while, but getting rid of it. I really like it though. I paid 25 cents for this Mad Ball, and it sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $22.18, and after fees and shipping, I get $12.82. Sold this big, heavy 8-track player. This is a JCPenney brand 8-track player. I only paid $5 for it, and it sold for $35.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $97.84, and after fees and shipping, I get $64.73 because I actually made a good amount on shipping on this one. But if you look, I got positive feedback, so the buyer was okay with the price. I sold this JVC combo unit. No remote, but it comes with the cables and 4 blank tapes. I paid $10 for this unit, including the cables and tapes, and it sold for $39.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $68.49, and after fees and shipping, I get $36.20. Then I sold this snowboarding jacket. It is a 686 brand. A nice jacket. I paid $3.60 for this jacket, and it sold for $40 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $56.40, and after fees and shipping, I get $36.33. That's it for me today. I'm pretty tired. I was literally up all night. I only slept for a few hours intentionally. I nodded off here at my desk a little bit last night, and then I turned on a movie and sat down and fell asleep for another hour or so. I was just trying to get caught up on editing some videos, so I was up all night just trying to get caught up. To not even get ahead. So I'm pretty tired today. That's why I'm not running to my storage unit. I just want to ship what I had here already in my garage. So let's cut to tomorrow and check out those items. So I actually decided not to ship the next day. So here's a breakdown of these sales. It was a total sales, including what the buyers paid for shipping, of $410.15. After fees and shipping, I get $214.25, minus the cost of goods, which was $33.35. And that gives me $180.90. Take 25% to put it aside for taxes, which is $45.22. And that gives me $134.78. Take 20% and invest it back into the business, which is $26.90. And that puts $107.88 in my pocket for about 5 hours worth of work. And that is 3.2 times my investment on these items. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.